The birth of the gods. Before there was sky, before there was earth, before there was sea or stone or song, there was only void. This void was called Gingun Gap. It stretched endlessly, silent and still. But even in the nothingness, there were two realms. To the north lay Niflheim, a land of cold and mist, where icy rivers flowed from a spring older than time. To the south burned Muspelheim, a realm of flame watched over by the fire giant Surtur, whose sword shone brighter than the sun that did not yet exist. For ages uncounted, nothing stirred. Until at last the cold and heat met, where frost from Niflheim met the flames of Muspelheim. The ice began to melt. Drops fell into the void, and from these drops life awakened. The first being was the giant Ymir. He was vast beyond measure, the ancestor of all giants, the first living thing. As he slept, more life came from him. From his sweat sprang other giants. From his very being, a race was born. But Ymir was not alone. From the melting ice emerged another creature, the great cow, Adhumla. She wandered the void, her breath warm in the cold nothingness. From her udders flowed rivers of milk, enough to feed Ymir himself, and so first life fed the first giant. But Adhumla did more than nourish. She licked the salty ice around her day after day. On the first day, hair appeared in the ice. On the second, a face. On the third, a man stepped free. This is Burai, the first of the gods. From him came a son, and from that line came those who would shape the world. Among them was Odin, though he was not yet born. But already fate was stirring, for the gods and the giants could not share the same beginning forever. In time, Burai's descendants grew strong, and among them rose Odin with his brothers Vili and Ve. They looked upon Ymir and his kin, and they saw chaos, a world without shape, a future without order, and so they made a choice and slew Ymir. When Ymir fell, his blood poured out into a great flood, drowning nearly all the giants. From his body, the gods shaped the world. His flesh became the earth, his blood became the seas, his bones became the mountains, his breath and fragments became stones, his skull became the sky, and his brain was cast into the heavens to become the clouds. From the sparks that flew from Muspelheim, they made the stars, and thus from death creation. At last the gods walked upon the world they had made. Along the shore they found 2 pieces of driftwood. From there they shaped the first humans, Ask and Embla. Odin gave them breath, his brothers gave them mind and form. And so humanity began, not from earth, but from grit. So remember this, when you look upon this world, it was not gently made. It was carved from a fallen giant, forged between fire and ice, brought into being through blood and will, and at its heart stands the line of Odin, not just the rulers, but the shapers of reality itself. And so, this is how the gods were born, and the world came to be.